Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? It's your boy Ryan here. I am back. What is going on? Okay, before I get into the video, I gotta make some shout outs, gotta say some stuff. So before we get to that, first of all, thank you to everybody for coming by yesterday. We had fun, or last night we had fun chilling with everybody. I was glad to get some subscribers on the channel. Every Wednesday we do that for subscribers. We let subs on. So shout out to everybody who came by, everybody who wanted on. Thank you. Shout out to Nico, shout out to Smooth Producer, 502 the Villain, and ironically, this one right here, this is a rarity that you see on YouTube where people actually talk things out and actually see where people are coming from, and at the end, you know what I'm saying, things are in like a rivalry pretty much. And so shout out to Xbox Vidiot for also coming by. So shout out to everybody. Good talking to everybody, and I'm glad everybody had fun, and we were chilling. So as far as Friday is concerned, every Friday, that's the main podcast where we'll be talking about gaming news, everything. So everything that I have been slacking on, I know I have been slacking on my gaming news. We cover that. We're going to try to cover that on Fridays. I know it's a lot of stuff I have to do, so excuse me for my schedule and everything, but that's pretty much it. I would love to drop the videos like I usually do, but not, or like I used to do. I used to drop like 5 videos. I used to drop like crazy videos. I can't do it no more. So sorry about that. But shout out to everybody. Really, shout out to everybody. Had blast. So let's go ahead and get into this video. So you guys saw the intro. Nah, this ain't no attack or anything like that. Not even close. This is not no attack. This is just, you know, me talking. So basically, the bragging rights, man. The bragging rights. Now, you guys notice the bragging rights are like the main thing people just want this gen. Nobody cares about games, it seems. Nobody cares about anything else aside from something as petty as more graphics, more grass on the game, more textures on the floor or something like that. That's what people are just seem to care about now in or in the 8th generation, which is this generation. I find it funny how just everything that's going on is just ridiculous, right? I find it funny. But last time I checked, all of us, we are not game creators, people. We are not game developers. We are not tech engineers. We are gamers at the end of the day. We should be talking about games, which is the main thing a gamer wants and asks for is games. We shouldn't be talking about anything involving, you know, coding or anything like that, but apparently it's the thing. So whatever, let's get into it. So let's just go with the Microsoft part. This is probably the easiest one to get out the way. Okay, I covered a video on this. I did a video on this covering it. It's basically talking about UWP, which is a tool that Microsoft wants to, wants PC devs to use. Now, PC devs did use it at once, but they didn't necessarily like it because they only had access to 1 GB of RAM. This time, they have access to over 5, and they have more to work with for the tool. The tool has been optimized for devs, which is good. It's good for Microsoft, and I covered that. I said, more games for Microsoft as a positive. Again, it can work for devs if they put the time in, but do not expect AAA devs. You might get a few on board if you're lucky. I can see them doing that, but because most games on the PC sides aren't really built around UWP. Most games are just built, period, like, from their whatever respective engines, and then they get ported directly to Steam, or they get sent straight to Steam and they get sold through Steam. So that's where most of these games are going in terms of like PC development time. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really see it being that big of a deal. I just don't. Some people could see it. I don't see it. What else could I say about this feature? Yes, more games again could take advantage of it down the line, and we could get more games down the line. But there's really no guarantees that devs are going to take advantage of. That's the only real downer I see of this. There's no guarantees. There's no real going, hey, look, yeah, we got 900 devs on board. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing like that. There's no guarantees. And from what I'm looking at and the way this is seeming, it just seems like what's the name all over again, really. It just seems like a secret sauce type of thing. It really does. It reminds you of DX12 in a way, remember? Remember how DX12 is going to change everything? It was going to make third-party devs look at the Xbox One, the base Xbox One and One S differently, and that Xbox or that devs are going to jump on board and bite the hook. That's exactly what this is looking like. And it's not something that I am a fan of. It's not something that really just gets you hyped. It really isn't. I mean, it's like, you know, I believe it when I see it at the end of the day, but it really comes down to games, man. You have to show me that this stuff works. I don't want to be told this PR stunts. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be told that. And, you know, I don't want to be told anything like that. I just want to see it. You know what I'm saying? For my own very own eyes. I got to see it for my own very own eyes for me to really make my hard judgment. And, you know, that's pretty much it for the UWP feature. I mean, it's cool. It's a tool. But, again, most games are not built around this. And you got dudes hyping it up as if games are going to automatically get converted to UWP. And that's not the case. UWP is not going to do much if a dev is not going to take advantage of it. So I don't understand why people are just putting all this faith into this tool. You know what I'm saying? Now, let's go to the PlayStation side. This topic, you guys already know. I did a video on it a while back. I took it down for obvious reasons, because I took it down because of Review Tech USA. His video hit home with me. It really did. I already explained that. But actually, no. I don't think I did explain that. But I took it down because there was a lot of misinformation going around on the topic. And there was just a lot going on the topic, period. You know, there was a lot going on that just didn't make sense. You had people saying all these outlandish claims when we haven't even seen it in full action. Yes, we did see the image with the hair follicles on her hair. Like, we saw extra strands of hair. We saw stuff like that. But we have to really see it on the full, like, developed game for us to really come to the decision that Rapid Pack Math is the future of PlayStation 4 Pro and could possibly, you know, be a big asset for the PlayStation 5. You know what I'm saying? We have to really see it. But as far as this, the PlayStation 4 Pro's Rapid Pack Math feature, Rapid Pack Math is essentially a new processing or computing way or computing method they made from AMD Vega. It's new software, basically. Now, what does this do? Basically, it takes the 32-bit operation that's on screen. So everything you look at on screen, whether it be Horizon Zero Dawn, Infamous Second Son, you name it, The Last of Us, that game, which is in 32-bit form, what they're able to do with this Rapid Pack Math feature is take the 32-bit format, the 32-bit image that you see in front of you, and split that into two 16-bit floats. They're called floats, but there's really two 16-bit operations. They're able to split it into two 16-bit operations. Now, with that being said, they're able to put more information into the screen and into the into the processing by doing this. Since they have two 16-bit operations instead of one 32-bit, they're able to put more. They're able to pack more in to make the image look more vibrant and more crisper. If that makes sense, that's what they're claiming they can do. Now, I know a lot of people would automatically call it out, saying, "Well, if they're changing it to 16-bit, doesn't that mean that the image is going to look bad?" No, and that's a good question. I think I answered this, but apparently it's not. It's still 32-bit. It's just the equation of doing it. You know what I'm saying? So it's the equation of doing it. It's still a 32-bit on screen. It's just going to look like a more vibrant 32-bit. It's going to have more of a visual, like in terms of like visual improvements at 32-bit. That's pretty much it. That's like the best way to sum it up. You're getting a few extra things in here. You're going to get a few extra details. But also another thing about it, they said they can improve AI and lighting, and again, that's basically falls in the category of the image. You know what I'm saying? But AI, that's something we have to say. We do have two confirmed games, Wolfenstein and Far Cry 5, so obviously go check those out when those games come out. Keep close attention, keep a close eye on Digital Foundry so we can get the full, list of everything, so we get the full, details and everything on that. But that's pretty much it on the Rapid Pack Math feature. I mean, it's a cool feature. It can benefit a lot of people. I can see it benefiting PlayStation guys and Xbox guys too. Yes, Xbox guys. Why? at the end of the day, we need games. You know what I'm saying? UWP will benefit Xbox guys and benefit PlayStation because, one, UWP will get more games out there for the Xbox side, and more games will come, and Xbox dudes will have games to play. Whereas you have PlayStation dudes who will benefit from the Rapid Pack Math feature with a slightly increased, slightly increased visuals and, things like that, or more increased visuals depending on how this works. But we're going to get more out of that. We're going to get both. So both are good for gaming. The problem is, and the very, very big downside I see a lot of fanboys failing to realize on both sides, is that these are features that require a lot more dev time than usual. These are features that require a lot of work, and, you know what I'm saying? Requires a lot, and that's the problem. This is a main feature that a lot of them are failing to realize. Now, if you are a big supporter of it, that's fine. That's very, very fine. But again, this is a feature that requires a lot of work on both sides, and I think we can all agree in unison on that. We have to wait and see it to believe it. We'll believe it at the end of the day when we see it, and Digital Foundry is going to be our main source of seeing this. So that's where I stand on the whole Rapid Pack Math and the whole UWP arguments going around right now. Listen, guys, it ain't gonna do that much, okay? It ain't gonna do that much. Microsoft still needs games. Sony, is still kind of at a disadvantage regardless when it comes to this Rapid Pack math when it comes to the Xbox One X and the PS4 Pro. They're still at a disadvantage with that. Why? Not in terms of sales, not in terms of games. No, not that. But in terms of graphical fidelity, the Xbox One X has the better graphical fidelity over the PS4 Pro. That's about it, people. That's pretty much it. The feature helps narrow the gap. But apparently, you guys remember when I did my video before I took it down, I had so many morons acting like I was saying it was going to push it above it. That just goes to show the retardation on the internet. But that's pretty much it. That goes past it, man. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. That's pretty much it. I know I didn't want to ramble. This is like literally my second take on this video. I had to do it again. That's why I'm sounding all out of this. So sorry, but this is my second take. The last video was a little too long. I didn't want to ramble that long on it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Shout out to all the new subs. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this road to almost 2,000 subscribers. Thank you. Shout out to everybody who joined the podcast again. Shout out to 502 the Villain, Smooth, producer, Xbox Vidiot, Nico, everybody. Shout out to everybody who came by. We have fun. And I will see you guys later. All right? You guys have a good one. And yes, at the end of the day, man, at the end of the day, bragging rights don't equal games, man. They don't equal games. So please, just stop it. See you guys later. Deuces.